Hi teacher, hi classmates. I will talk about a little how to create a bubble that is this shape. First of all, I have a div element. In this div, I have an ID attribute, and in the ID attribute, I have some properties. I work with a rectangle which has a width and a height. This is a rectangle. For the attribute, I will change the color that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. Um, I'm working with the border radius. The border radius is the borders in each corner of the shape. Uh, all of these do the same, only work for different browser. Uh, I put this margin left to move this element a little so it could be easy to see. Um, this position relative, I will explain how this works. I study a little bit to understand this. This work with the absolute, position absolute, and here is the example that I found. Um, For instance, I have here two classes, one relative and the other absolute. Um, Here's the relative and here's the absolute. The class absolute, the position absolute, work inside of its first ancestor or his first parents. For instance, here's the definition. This element is absolutely positional relative to its parent. So, as you can see, these are inside of the main box. Here I have the same example to have a better understanding. And here I have the class relative. Inside I have the class absolute. So this square in orange is the absolute class, and if I move this square a little further down, you can see that this is inside of its parents. If I move this right 10 pixel, you can see that it is moved. So this is how it works. Okay, I used two pseudo classes before and after. Both are made to add content just before and after. In this part, I add, I add this little triangle here with the position absolute. So, as I said before, this triangle here is inside of the relative. Right 100% means that it is at the border of the main rectangle. Top 26 pixel is the height, and here is the code to create this triangle, and I will change the color of it so you can see uh, what I'm talking about. Blue. And for this to work, I need to have the same properties here and here if I want to have a triangle, a perfect triangle. And if I want to enlarge this triangle a little bit, I can change this property, border right, for instance 8, and you can see what happens. The same way I can move up and move down the triangle, and let's say change. Finally, I put this little word here um, with the after pseudo element. I put some content, color white, position absolute, means that this content is inside of the main content, and some property to move the text and to give some property. So this is how this shape works, and I hope you like it, and see you soon, brother.